What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and my voice is back on Painkiller already, 62. No guest this week. What the hell are we on? You're supposed to tell me,
Black
guys.
cherry, baby. Black cherry. Kyle, what are you drinking?
I have a... Oh, this sounds so gay. I didn't realize it's. I'm not even going to use the abbreviation. It's Bartles and James Strawberry Daiquiri.
VJ Strawberry Daiquiri?
I'm drinking hard tonight. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So how many BJs have you had so far?
Swear to God, it says that on the bottle. It says BJ on the bottle. I just noticed. I swear to God, I just noticed.
How many BJ? Are you one BJ to the win so far?
I'm like a quarter of a BJ in. Like, I literally just popped the top on this bad boy. I've never had one before. Like, I got some other drinks. Like, White Boy got us 3 6-packs of Dos Equis, and, like, I don't know. I got some Spite Cola by that Jeremiah Wheat because the commercials apparently are effective. And then I got a 4-pack of BJs. So I got 4 BJs coming to me tonight.
Oh, shit.
Some poor guy in the stream said he's never had a BJ before. So sad. So sad.
It's not all it's made up to be.
I think I had my first one at, like, I don't know, 19 or something like that. That's maybe younger. And,
I was,
it tasted terrible.
Yeah, I know, right? That
it leaves like an aftertaste in your mouth.
Yeah,
like,
right.
At first you're like, oh, it's kind of sweet, and then you're like, oh, it's not cool. It's yeah. So, but you have a strawberry BJ. I don't know. Like, I guess you'd have to plan days in advance to flavor it like that, right?
Yeah. Usually I like the, usually it's pineapple juice, but I mean, a little strawberry BJ, that's not bad either. Yeah, so I think we've officially creeped the fuck out of everybody listening to us, so we should probably switch away from this and move on to anything and everything else. Let's talk about anything except for, like, controversy on YouTube, because I think it's the most petty shit of all time.
Oh, I want nothing to do with that. Hey, I have a topic. I've been considering playing Battlefield 3 on the PC, and it's tricky for me. One of the things that attracts me to the Xbox is I've built up a lot of friends on the Xbox. Like, one of the reasons I play Black Ops now, and like the reason I haven't, like, spent more time on Crisis or whatever, is my friends play Black Ops. Like, when I'm ready to roll and do my stuff, then I have friends who also play Black Ops, and it's kind of attracted all of us to stay on the same game. If I were to play Battlefield on the PC, then I wouldn't have the same group of guys that I like hanging out with. And I don't know, there's a BJ joke in there.
Sounds like you need to take your training wheels off.
On the other hand, like, something about Battlefield, I keep hearing it. The gap between the PC version and the console version is much wider. On the Call of Duty series, I think it's effectively the same game. There's probably little bits of it. Sometimes I see tiny details in montages and stuff, or I see, like, screenshots compared where the PC version looks slightly better. But by and large, it's the same game. The frames per minute, the controls, the gameplay, I understand that, like, Battlefield just does really well on the PC, and it seems like I should give it a go. See what the world is like.
I played it on PC. So I'll say this: like, I had never played a first-person shooter on PC before. I'd played a little bit of Doom, which I guess I just lied. But I played Doom, like, years ago, like, for an hour, on a really good gaming PC, actually. So I guess I did lie, but it had been 6 years since I had even touched one, and I sat down and I picked the controls up in maybe 30 seconds. Like, I wasn't completely, expert level or anything. I still had to, like, look down at the card they had provided for us to throw a grenade. But I was running around, crouching and shooting people and jumping fences with ease within 30 seconds. And I just felt like on the PC, it makes up for that frames per second thing that's always bugged me about games like Halo and Battlefield. It played really fast. The teams had to be well balanced because it was just random people, and we pushed their asses around. We kicked the shit out of them. The game was moving fast. We took we were playing Rush, and the transition. Rush, for those of you who don't know, Rush goes from, they use a massive map, and it's broken into segments. And every time you take 2 boxes, you move on to a new segment of the map. And the cool thing about Battlefield is, oftentimes each segment is sort of like, might go from, like, a jungle to a field to, like, a mountaintop.
It's kind of sort of like War in World of War, but much bigger maps.
And the transition was really cool. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I want to say that, I hope I'm not giving away privileged information, but, like, a rocket hit the ground, made a hole in the ground, and then we jumped in that hole and took the fight into subways. Whereas in the beginning we were in a really big courtyard, and it went from, like, wide open shooting, which I would compare it to a Call of Duty map like overgrown or something. Where just a big, wide open kind of space. Not even overgrown. What's the one from Modern Warfare 2 with the radiation? Nobody knows.
2 with
It's Wing's finger, man.
Yeah, it's
Wasteland.
Wait, yeah, it sort of felt like Wasteland, and then all of a sudden it felt like that World at War map where you're in the subways.
Actually, Afghan also has radiation.
That would be Station.
It felt like it turned into Station, but a much, much more well-designed station where you could run. You had like 3 ways of assault. There were escalators. You were inside of subway cars. Very well-made. Graphics were better than Modern Warfare 2, better than Black Ops. I felt like, of course, I'm on PC again, and I mean, I'm not one of those people who wants to like shout out, PC or die or anything. That's just silly. I mean, play on whatever the fuck you want to play on. I don't care if you want to wear Nikes or New Balance. It's all the same shit to me. Do whatever you want to do. But I really enjoyed the PC experience on that game, and I've got a very, very powerful PC showing up in 2 weeks that I'll be playing it on.
Well, unlike you guys, I'm getting it on Xbox for this reason, and the same reason I always get most of the games on Xbox. Invite player to game.
That's a good one.
Oh, I'm getting it on Xbox. The only question is whether I get it on both.
Well, there's no the reasons I avoid games on PC is one, it kind of fucks up my connection advantage. Like, for example, the way my gaming is set up, that if I'm uploading on my PC, I can still play my Xbox and have lag free. Well, if I'm uploading on my PC game footage, I can't play Battlefield no more on the PC because it'll be laggy as fuck, and it kind of contradicts the whole theme of my setup. That's the reason I stay away from PC gaming.
And because you want to use your PC for YouTube, you use that connection over there.
Yes.
I get that.
The PC I'm getting though is from iBuyPower.com, and I'm getting I want to say it's i7 processor with 9600 or something like that, and I want to say it's 250 gigs of what is it? What is that RAM that's like on? It's solid state drive or whatever, and then 24 gigs of RAM, and so it's a pretty nice computer.
So basically boots up instantly.
It boots up games and shit like that instantly. So it's a beast of a computer, and the cover I'll type it in the chat because people are asking.
Yeah, people always down me because I got this huge ass machine right now, and it's like, you never play games on it. Like, well, if I'm not doing something outside of the gaming room, I'm usually trying to get a gameplay on like a FPS, and if I'm not doing that, the computer's uploading. It's like, I bought the thing for rendering. That's what I bought it for, editing. I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're a YouTuber, you use the processing power of your PC.
All right, guys, here's the link. Bam.
Crashing the site.
It's crashed. It's crashed already.
Yeah, I was like on it, and I still can't load it. You crashed it in a heartbeat. All right, Wings. Did you say you had a topic you wanted to talk about? You said you had topics for days.
No, I said I had, topics for days we had to set up, like shit that would be just raunchy as fuck.
Oh I don't like that. Right as you say that, somebody posts make Kyle uncomfortable. Why do we always have to go into like sex? I got no problem talking about sex, but why does it always have to be like dirty, disgusting sex?
Well, I know this is kind of like Xbox War thing, but why don't PlayStation give that invite player to game feature on the PSN? It's such a simple feature. Why can't they have it?
No.
I don't know. I guess they're just that's one of those things, like, people dog us because these guys think they know everything about gaming, but that really is something that needs to be on there. Like, who is saying no to that?
I could give two shits and a fuck about party chat. I could count on my hand how often I use party chat. But that invite player to game, I use that shit every day of my freaking life, and it is the best feature on Xbox Live. That means I can go out and buy any game I want, and I know I have somebody to play it with me. Because me personally, because I have a huge Twitter, and I have people willing to play games that follow me. So I'm just like, I got this game. Anybody want to play? Send a message to Unlimited UAV. Look at that. It's great.
So I think that other PC games might have that too. Like, here's what I'm going by, and I'm not a PC expert. I don't mean to come off like I am. But they were saying that in Call of Duty, every game is kind of mercenary because you can't do that, join as a group type thing. But it implied that in other games you can join as a group and roll as a party. So maybe those are the games you'll like. I started playing Alien Swarm a little bit just to get my mouse skills up, but it's like a top-down shooter, and it's not really what I was looking for.
Yeah, I want to play StarCraft. Like,
the thing about StarCraft that gets me, I worry that it's an intelligence test, and I don't want to bother with that nonsense. Like I really want to get into chess. No, screw chess, man. I don't need to know I'm not smart. Knock that off.
You need chess skills, FPS skills, and you need to be able to have extreme hand-eye coordination. StarCraft is not a game you want to fuck with, Woody.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now, you will crash and burn horribly on StarCraft. Because, I mean, I have experience. Really good. I have StarCraft experience, hand-eye motor skills, and I'm a pretty good chess player on the boot. And right now, I'd probably get on StarCraft 2 and get destroyed by any like mid-level ladder player.
Yeah, there must be people who are also new to StarCraft.
Exactly.
There's fucking noobs as well that drooling on themselves. But if you want to play the game competitively, StarCraft has like social and ranked servers.
Well, obviously we don't.
I'm not going to Korea. I mean, cut me some slack, man. I'm just looking to play a video game.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you want to beat up on somebody that's struggling to make the Marine, yeah, you can do that too.
Let's just pretend I'm not going to take on anybody Asian right out of the gate. Let's just leave them alone. We know they have. They're.
If you get it, I'll get it to play some because I think that would be interesting.
I have StarCraft too.
All right, whenever I get this PC in here in a couple weeks, I'll because it's hard for like my Xbox is hooked up, but I don't even have a PVR anymore. So it's I can't really record console stuff. So, but from the PC, I could have some fun. I could game on here. Like I'm already working by myself.
Yeah.
I don't want you to destroy me. I don't want. You'd have to play with like some serious like handicap. Like I don't know what it would be like. I don't know if like Protoss is like superior to Marines or Terrans or whatever, but like you'd have to like just sit there and let me build for 10 minutes.
Yeah, no rush, 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something like that. I don't. What I know about StarCraft literally comes from watching HD StarCraft and Husky StarCraft. I was subbed to both of them for a while, and I was just watching and just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, StarCraft is super fun to fucking watch.
Yeah, and especially because they're very good at what they do. They're that shoutcasting. Oh my God, look what he did. He's got roaches. He's got roaches. Oh, and he's getting them subterranean abilities. And I'm like, yeah, give him those abilities. Yeah.
Damn. I used to love to watch. I used to love Marine versus Lurker. Yeah, if a motherfucker has a Marine versus Lurker micro, that was some of the funnest shit ever to watch. And I'm looking like a turbo geek right now.
Yeah, I think that's where we just stepped over our boundaries of being able to talk about StarCraft on this show. This stream is like, yeah, Lurker, huh? I wonder what's on TV.
Lurker was. I don't think did the Lurker even come back for StarCraft 2?
I have no idea. I really don't even know what a Lurker is, to be completely honest with you.
Lurker was for Winks.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was getting off StarCraft. I thought there was a break in there. You were about to jump in and talk about lurkers.
Well, lurkers are that really important. Anybody that plays StarCraft Brood War know what the fuck a lurker was. It was the bane of the Zerg race.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Zerg race is. I'm so out of it. Like, oh, the bane of the Zerg race. I'm not even sure if they're a Zerg or not in this scenario. But have you tried sniping on Black Ops lately?
Yes.
It's easier now.
Like, I want to say it is too. I jumped on the other night and played just a little bit, and it wasn't. It was.
Man, I'm like Zergriz now with the sniper rifle. Like, I'm hopping on, and I never even snipe. I never pretend to be a good sniper. I've never have a sniper class set up. Every now and then I snipe, and it's like the default class, which have been terrible default classes in every COD I can think of. But I threw on a sniper, the L96 recently. And I'm getting kills on people I didn't even hit. Like, I know for a fact I was off target with that nonsense. And he's dropping dead. I was getting no-scoped out of the blue. Like, people, I'm like, what is this happening? You know what? And I'm going to put on a sniper class. And sure enough, Treyarch is now sniper-friendly. I'm calling it.
It's still not sniper-friendly. They still have a shitty-ass hitbox on the snipers.
You think? Because
it's still on the right side instead of dead center.
If you say so. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to have to default to you because, like, I don't know well enough. All I know is I quick-scoped 2 people in a row, and I was like, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like, I got cornered in a room with 2 bad guys and a bolt-action sniper, right? Normally, you're in knife distance and you're dead, right? I'm just like, bang, bang, hip fire, and they both drop. Like, well, how did this happen? I know it wasn't skill. Like, that's not it. I know it's not experience with a sniper, but guys are dropping for me with that thing. It's a whole new world sniping over in Black Ops. I feel like Treyarch has said, all right, enough. The complainers are louder than the praisers. We're gonna quiet them, and that's that.
Yeah, I recently talked this on one of my new mini-series called Winging It, and we talked about the sniper rifles in it. It was actually Mr. Chaos Man was the first guest on Winging It. Look at his shameless plug. I feel if they want to take snipers back to Modern Warfare 2 days with Modern Warfare 2's superior hitbox, they need something to counter it. They need to make sniper rifles only chest one-hit kills or something. They just can't have like an intervention with a sleight of hand pro again, because that shit is so annoying, especially if you play Search and Destroy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There are certain weapons that are just frustrating to die to. Like, if you're in the same room with a shotgun, it feels overpowered. But in your heart that guy, died 10 times when you weren't in the same room with him. That he had a really hard time getting that engagement in the first place. And snipers, too. It's like, really? Insta-death? How's that fair? But, if you work the map correctly, then you get that. I don't know.
What I hate is when a sniper turns around and just scopes up and just fires and luckily kills me. It's like,
did you guys see the leaked Battlefield 3 footage?
Yes, I did, and I enjoyed that shit immensely.
Yeah,
and I actually want to talk about that. I feel Battlefield 3 is a better game than Modern Warfare 3 at this point. And not a better game not a better game in the sense that it will sell more, but a better game in the sense like this. All right, you have Modern Warfare 3 coming out on an engine that's pretty much a recycled engine. It's just a rehash of the game before it. Then you got Battlefield 3 coming out with a brand new engine. You got Modern Warfare 3 over here trying nothing new, copying Halo like they always do. Then you have Battlefield over here creating new game modes, bringing Prone back to the series, trying to balance out the snipers, trying to rebalance the kits. You have a game over here that's most likely
a little biased to me, right?
I'm sounding very biased right here, but this is the fucking truth. Call of Duty game over here.
Bias implies like you're just not doing fair reporting here, right? Like for example, you're like, Battlefield 3 is really innovating. They're bringing Prone, and all Call of Duty does is copy
Battlefield.
Halo.
Battlefield had Prone since 2000.
Yeah, but dude, you didn't say Battlefield's not innovating. They're just copying Call of Duty.
But they're kind of not.
They're going Prone. Like, I'm just trying to, sort of make this.
Well, they had Prone
fair.
before Call of Duty. Battlefield was the first FPS game with Prone. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm
not sure.
The Counter-Strike. The Counter-Strike have Prone? I'm not sure.
Beats me.
But the fact,
it's going to be a better looking game. I saw the leaked footage, right, of Battlefield 3, and part of me was like, wow, this looks really great. It's neat to see. There's smoke coming out after you fire a bullet. And another part of me was like, I don't think I like this map. It looked big and flat, and it obscured your view a lot, but didn't give you actual cover, and we'll see how it plays. We'll see how.
The fact is, Battlefield 3 is doing more to create a better experience, while Modern Warfare 3 is just going to ride off the success of Black Ops. And the fact is, Modern Warfare 3 is going to have probably one or two weapons that stand out and be, bitch weapons, while Battlefield 3, I can guarantee, is going to be perfectly balanced like every other Battlefield that ever came out.
I'm trying to think that through. I mean, so the M60 was overpowered, right? But then they balanced it.
They've balanced weapons 14 times at this point, Woody.
Yeah, and Black Ops has probably balanced weapons maybe 3-ish. I know
3-ish.
the 74U, the FAMAS. Am I missing anything? Oh, well, heck, they've changed the snipers a bunch of times. Probably 4 changes to that alone. But they definitely, they try over on Treyarch too to keep the weapons balanced.
They actually did something on the last balancing that blew my mind. The AN-94 was, the one weapon that most people consider a little bit OP. So what they did is they wanted, it's basically a long-range rifle, so they made it do less damage the closer the target was. I thought that was unique as fuck.
Yeah.
So the 2 and 3 round burst weapons do less damage up close.
That's interesting. Everyone's saying they changed the G11. That slipped by me. I noticed the G11 is not giving me one-shot kills as easily. Is that related?
They did something with the damage on it way back in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched Jaws use it in a commentary maybe right when the new maps came out, and he was kicking ass with it. But like I picked it up a while back, and I was having a rough time. Like I said, I don't play enough to really give too much of a professional opinion. But
right after the map pack came out, and there was a patch, sort of bundled with it, the G11, I wasn't getting one-hit kills like I used to. But I don't know if, look, sometimes that doesn't happen. I can't tell if it was a change that they made or what. It's hard to tell. So,
supposed to be looking.
Oh, did you have something?
I don't know, people are saying look at the Rebecca Black video.
I know that I had to go peek over there, but it doesn't make for a good podcast. Us surfing.
That's not true. Look at Opie and Anthony. They talk about fucking the Pal Talk half the show, and I'm still sitting there listening attentively.
Yeah, so for people that don't know, before the show... Well, okay, here's the backstory. The backstory is TmarTn, a friend of mine. He's a YouTube channel. Does great videos. He has a crush on Rebecca Black. Like, he admires her on every level, right? Like, on a human level, he thinks that she's really wonderful. Her talent. He just goes on and on and on about how much he likes Rebecca Black. So we started commenting on her video. The entire Painkiller Already stream went over there and probably left about 3,000 comments saying that TmarTn loves Rebecca Black, so that she would know, how he felt. And there's a pretty good chance that she's going to see this, and that she's going to know how TmarTn feels, and we'll see if we can make this love connection happen on his behalf. I think that'd be pretty exciting.
No, Kyle, you want us to do the?
They left.
Kyle, you want us to do this for Hannah Minx?
Oh my God, I would love to do something with Hannah Minx.
It was at $1.99 before. They've literally left 8,000 comments saying that TmarTn loves you on Rebecca Black's video. So
Dude,
she's gonna know. She's gonna know now.
The thing about Minx though is does anyone know, is Miss Hannah Minx actually in Japan? Because I remember, like, when the tsunami happened, I remember there was something upset about that on her channel, but I'm no expert. But I think she's actually in Japan a lot of the time, or like maybe, some island or something.
Oh hell! Somebody gave Scene Hunters a Spaz 12.
Oh wait, a Spaz 12. Oh, in Black Ops.
No, in real life.
He has a Spaz 12 in California.
Yeah, on his Twitter, it popped up. He got a picture of him holding a Spaz 12 in California.
Nice.
But the shotguns are illegal in California. They hammer down on pistols and 50 caliber rifles.
The Spaz 12's pretty well regulated. A lot of the combat shotguns, the ones that are designated not for sporting purposes, like the Sega, the Spaz.
The Spaz has sport in his damn name. How's it not a sporting shotgun?
Because, well, the ones that I am familiar with are fully automatic as well.
What? It's not even fully automatic in the game.
In the game, Woody. In the game.
Oh, wait, are you suggesting that things I learned from video games are not accurate?
I know, right? Yes, that's exactly what I'm suggesting.
What are you talking about? How can that be? I'm told this is a realistic combat simulator.
Yeah,
You're trying to say my M16 is not always going to be 3-round burst? The fuck you on?
As many M16s as I've shot, never seen one that was 3-round burst. Like, I know they're out there. Never seen one though. I literally have shot.
Are you suggesting that light machine guns don't have the biggest recoil pattern ever?
Oh my God, dude! You can fire with one hand.
I know.
You can fire 2 of them at once. Like, it's silly, so silly. I'll tell you one thing I did. I was firing a 240 Bravo the other day, and this isn't anything that anybody has yet seen. It's going to be on TV at some point, but the belt was dragging across my elbow, and just like cut the shit out of my elbow. But I didn't stop shooting, and when it was over, there's just like blood pouring off my arm. It was pretty sick. I don't know if it's on film, but I just like manned up and took it, and it just 250 rounds dragging across my arm, just cutting deeper and deeper. It was pretty awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna, even though this isn't showish, I'm gonna ask the stream to hunt down a Craigslist ad that would be appropriate for a crank call. This is what makes a good prank call ad. One, it has to have the phone number in it. If it doesn't have the phone number in it, the idea is a non-starter. 2, they should be selling or looking for a service that is kind of funny. If somebody's selling like a metal shed or an old keyboard, it doesn't like necessarily say that it's not a fun. It doesn't lend itself to a great call. Look for someone selling, I don't know, like horse semen, and then Kyle can work his magic with it, and send the link to my Twitter account. So that would be the best way to send me your prank call idea. And we'll carry on with the show, and while we do, I'll look at the options, and we'll get one going. So there it is. Send a Craigslist. Oh, another thing that makes it good is if it's West Coast. Because it's late in the day, it's a little earlier on the West Coast. So if there's like a San Diego man over there selling a box filled with cow's tongues, put that on my Twitter, and it's got to have a phone number too.
Yeah, so, and Hawaii wouldn't be a bad one to search for because obviously they're, I don't know, 8 hours behind whatever the fuck they are, so those will work.
So allow me to search through the ads and get a prank call cooking while you guys carry on with the show. Say something funny.
Oh, hell. The hell, Kyle? He's leaving this shit onto us?
Oh, God, not that.
Oh, look, you guys need your own topics?
Fuck.
I got hit with turkey shrapnel yesterday. I don't know what to say.
Would you rather have no one show up, Kyle, for your wedding or your funeral?
Definitely funeral. Definitely funeral. Personally, I don't even want my funeral to be a big deal. I find funerals to be just stupid.
It kind of means you're not remembered, though, right? Like, if no one shows up for your wedding that's early in your life, it's not really a judgment on who the life that you lived. If no one shows up at your funeral, they're absolutely saying, you're a piece of garbage.
No, I completely disagree. The thing about, all right, so the wedding, I am literally inviting people to my wedding. So if they don't come, it's a direct rejection of me. If they don't come to my funeral, I mean, hey, they could easily say to themselves, and I wouldn't blame them, it's not like he's going to judge us. He's not there. And also, I just don't mind. I literally won't be there to be bothered by it, so who cares? But if it would be so humiliating, like if you invited 300 people to your wedding, and nobody came except for your immediate family, and maybe some of your medium family didn't show up it would just be humiliating. It would be one of those things your prom date standing you up, one of those life-alteringly painful experiences that you just wouldn't forget for a long time. Whereas, I'm sorry, I'm done. Go ahead.
I always found fucked up. That motherfucking ride in the hearse that you have to pay for. Well, it's an option to pay for in some places. That's just like $2,500 here for the motherfuckers to drive you around town one time in a hearse. Why the fuck would you pay for that?
That's I didn't realize it was that expensive.
It is that expensive.
We had my grandmother's funeral a while back, and it was another one of those issues that was just a really fucked up situation just because of how some of my family is. But I want to say it cost $7,500. It was just a simple funeral, nothing extravagant. But I don't honestly, I didn't pick up the bill, so I can't say for sure. But I would have no problem paying $2,500 for the hearse. What's your alternative, really? No.
I mean, it's not. You get a hearse ride regardless, from the funeral home to the burial site, but you could pay $2,500 to have them take the hearse and drive it around town for the last mile. Drive it up back roads and come back up Main Street and have the whole line of people follow you.
Yeah. I don't know. Funerals are one of those things that I just don't mind paying for. It's one of those things that's yeah.
I have a couple.
I just don't have an issue paying for it. Yeah,
the
please
prank
do.
Call thing. All right, so you have a couple choices here. This one might have particular interest to Wings. There's a man selling a cow. You can get a pregnant cow or not, or bull. So I know Wings has a fantasy there. There's a man selling 7 adult diapers. There's
7.
Yeah. Here's a guy who has a truckload of free toilets. And
I want those. Fuck.
And the last one is a sexy Santa baby doll. Is it pronounced Cami? Chemise with panties.
So we're talking about sexy Santa lingerie.
Sexy Santa lingerie, exactly, complete with panties, free toilets, adult diapers, or, and hold your horse's wings, a cow.
I guess the Santa thing. I'm thinking
the Santa thing. All right.
Yeah,
I will work on it.
Like I don't. Yeah. Everybody wants the cow, but trust me, the Santa thing. I don't know. I don't know how to make the cow funny though. I was going to go with a kind of a weird way around the Santa thing.
Okay. Do you need time to get ready?
No, you can call it.
All right. To the stream, because I get this a lot. I'm going to mute my mic, but because of the way the podcast works, you'll still be able to hear me. But have no fear, I'm not ruining the call. They can't hear me.
He might be doing it improperly.
I made a mistake on adding it to the call. I'm working on it. It usually gives me an option, like to conference it in.
Am I hosting this call? Could that be the issue?
It is, maybe.
Oh,
I got it.
Because you set up.
It's ringing.
Mute myself.
This is Cheryl.
Hey, I saw your ad about the Santa costume.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, we're holding an event this year at the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and basically what it is, it's for children who we don't think are going to make it to the end of the year to Christmas, so we needed a Santa suit. What size is it?
It's a medium.
Okay. That'd be perfect. What?
Did you see it on Flickr?
No. I've got my assistant.
There's 4 pictures of it on Flickr if you wanted to go there.
Okay, I'll check those out in a bit. I had my assistant looking around, and she had found a bunch of Santa suits, and she was just emailing me all of them, and I'm just calling the numbers and checking the prices and the sizes and all that stuff. So I guess I'm going to be Santa this year for the kids.
Well, mine's for a girl.
Oh, is it? What's the difference?
It's a skirt. It's a dress.
Well,
it's
a lot
like
of these,
for Mrs. Santa.
I mean, a lot of these kids can't see anymore, so I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. How much is it?
I have to look. I think it's 20 or 25. Let me look just a moment.
See, that's the cheapest one yet. See, everybody else wants like $150 for these Santa suits, but like, I figure if I could get kind of a discount Santa suit, I mean, the skirt thing. I mean, if anybody asks, I'm like a Scottish Santa, right? It's a kilt.
I don't think it's going to work, but you're welcome if you want to. It's a medium large.
Okay, and that's a woman's size. Does it have is it going to fit me on top?
Could you hold on while I grab a call on my other line?
Okay.
Thanks.
So no one can hear me but the stream. This is a sexy Santa costume. The thing is frilly, and the skirt doesn't even cover the bottom of the panties. Like it's meant to be a hot little outfit, and Kyle's telling her he's wearing it for the big event.
It's taking way too long. I could be getting a different Santa suit by now.
Yeah, I know.
I could get the one that comes with the attachable dildo.
I unmuted myself so Kyle can hear me now. Oh wait, she hung up.
Oh, did she? Wow.
She just hung up. Oh,
what a
man.
cunt. What a cunt.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Come on, most of those kids can't see anyway. Scottish Santa would work just fine. What a bitch.
That was well done. That was well done. So, would you like to do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right. Do you want to? Oh, what the heck is this? Kemosabe frozen semen for $500.
What?
Oh, it's an Arabian stallion semen. Kemosabe is the name of the horse.
Okay. Okay. I got this. Yep.
You got this? All right.
Yes.
So I'm putting the link in the thing so that you can handle because you're hosting the call.
Nothing like a little horse semen. Am I right, Wings?
You go ahead and burn in hell, boy.
Nothing like a little horse semen to get you started early in the day. I like to put a little bit in some Baileys. Just shoot it down.
I was actually thinking about buying me a cowboy hat.
I believe she was hating on my idea. She didn't. Let me know when you drop the number. I can't believe she was hating on my idea. She didn't seem happy about that at all. Like I thought she'd just go along with it. Tell me your fucking costume.
Yeah, somebody wants me to know this. He was watching PKA, and I wanted to tell you that you fucking suck at Call of Duty and singing. Why, thank you, you wonderful, wonderful man.
Yeah, a little horse cum in my BJ. That wouldn't be bad at all. My strawberry daiquiri here. Put it on. I could put it around the rim like salt on a margarita. A little kick.
You know, it's either them motherfuckers are bound to die of hate. I know it's beating a dead horse, no pun intended.
Where are we at on the number?
I'm sorry, I ran into a little tech issue right there. I put the link in the description so that you could set up the number, but I can help you with it
if you'll type it in there, I can do it really fast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a little miscommunication on my part.
There. All right, so I'm going to mute myself. Now, the stream and the call the call can't hear me, the stream can in the podcast.
Hello, this is Jan. Thank you for calling. If you'd like, go ahead and leave a message.
Might as well.
And I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day. Oh, and also, you can call my cell. It's 760.
Oh, God, you can't hear this!
34. Thanks.
Hey, this is James Woodworth. I'm calling from Forever Young. I was calling about the horse semen that I saw that you had for sale. What we have a whole line of beauty products, and this is a little out there, but we found that horse semen added to certain face creams is actually very beneficial. We use it as a wrinkle suppressant and remover, and I was wondering how much. I realized that it's purebred stallion horse semen. It's the good stuff, and that's why I'm contacting you. But we sell our vials of wrinkle cream for $500 a vial, so I think that we could probably have some kind of ongoing relationship. I don't know if you guys get the semen there on site. I don't know if there's a horse in the back room, how you make it work. Maybe you've got some like fluffers back there making it all work, but I need as much horse cum as I can get, and I think you're the lady to talk to about horse cum from what I've heard. That's the word on the street. You're the horse cum master. So we need as much as we can get. A gallon a day would get ourselves just really rolling through. A lot of big Hollywood types, buy our creams. Right now, we have a very low supply of semen. I'm actually having to add to the supply myself. Don't tell anybody, but I've been dropping a few loads in the old tank, if you know what I mean. So Lindsay Lohan is rubbing my cum all over her face right now, most likely. So if you could get back to me, it's 706-874-3294. We need the cum.
He needs it bad, baby.
You should have said something, Kyle. I could have hooked you up.
You've got horse cum?
Not horse cum. Just saying.
It's disgusting.
Here's one. I'm afraid you'll get a voicemail on it, but they're giving beginner, intermediate, and advanced pole dancing classes. How funny would it be if you got Russia to call them and he was taking the pole dancing classes himself?
Oh my God! I think it'd be funnier if I called and I told them that I was incredibly overweight and that I had broke poles in the past and I was willing to pay for a specially reinforced pole.
All right, you want this?
I can. You can handle one of these if you want.
You know, like, sometimes I'm tempted to do them, but I swear, it's like I'm right next to a Titan. The whole stream is going to be like, oh my god, Woody's not as good as Kyle, because it's hard to be as good as Kyle.
By the way, guys, don't call that number. That was literally a number off the top of my head. Like, I have no idea who that was.
What?
I feel sorry now. I dropped the number into that. Like, that was off the top of my head, just numbers. That may have not even been enough digits.
All
I don't know.
right. So if you click on that Tucson link, I'm also going to put the link I'll put the link in the stream after you get through. So, and there's also the number in the stream. It's ready for a prank call. Ooh.
So this is pole dancing classes?
If you click on Tucson there, you'll see.
Peak Fitness, this is Kathy.
Hi, I'm calling about the pole dancing classes.
Okay.
How much are they?
They're $16 a class, or you can do different memberships. You can do either anything for like 4 classes a month up to unlimited for $110 a month.
Okay. How much would it be for like a private session? Because I'm a little overweight, and I've been to other classes before, and I actually broke the pole. And I guess my second question is how sturdy is your pole?
I believe you do up to 250.
Okay. And do you teach the classes yourself?
I'm sorry, do I do it? No, that's my daughter's business. I run everything else, and I'm on the computer all day.
Oh, so
I have done it, and I'm over 200 pounds, and I've done the classes before.
You've done the classes.
Oh yeah, and I actually managed to make it through until I have no cartilage in my knee, so I have a hard time with it.
Oh, trust me, I know how that is. My knees have been through a workout these last few years. Believe me. Okay, well.
We also have like boots and like kickboxing also.
Kickboxing.
We have a variety of anything. We're doing an open house Saturday, 12:30 to 3:30. It's free, and you'll see demonstrations and like mini classes.
Well, I'd love to have a demonstration. I actually do a sort of a class myself. I teach like oral sex and different things for ladies, and that's one of the things that I like to do. So I'm familiar with like the process of having everyone over and doing the demonstrations. But I would really like to have like a one-on-one demo. That way I don't get embarrassed or anything like that if something happens.
Yeah, those are $65 an hour, believe it or not.
That's fine. Believe me, it pays for itself.
Yeah, we got it. All of a sudden, the phone keeps ringing off the hook.
Huh.
People keep thinking that we're a strip club.
That's terrible.
So usually, if it's after 8 at night, they think we're a strip club. There's one called Pink's, and they keep trying to call and like.
Huh. Okay, so when's the soonest that I could come by for like a one-on-one session?
Well, like I can set up. I have to check with the instructors because Amber and Faye are usually the ones that can do it. Amber has done 3 private lessons this week. She can take as many as she wants.
Okay, is that your daughter?
She's
your daughter Amber?
Today. No, my daughter's Emily. My daughter owns a studio.
Okay. I would feel more comfortable if your daughter was teaching me how to pole dance. I don't know why, but after I've spoken to you, I feel like we've got a little bit of, you told me about your knees, and I told you about my knees, and I'd just rather have your daughter teach me.
Emily has a full-time job during the day and a baby at night, so she's only here twice a week.
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays. But,
that would be perfect.
Yeah, I'm just walking up now and heading home. If you want to either a text or send over an email with the information, I could get Amber.
Okay.
To see when she's available.
I'll do that, and I'll tell you what. Like I mentioned,
during the week.
I do the oral sex classes, and maybe we could do some sort of trade. Maybe she could come to one of my classes, and I could come to one of her classes, and we could give each other a discount. So that would work out nicely.
I'm really not finding that amusing because we're in the adult entertainment business. So
Neither am I. It's for people's personal lives. It's definitely nothing like in the adult industry. I mean, obviously, your pole dancing is for people, their private lives, and so is my oral sex class. I mean,
she's gone. She hung up. She's not finding that amusing. Yeah, somehow moms don't like their daughters in these classes. I don't know. I don't get it. It's
like, lady, your daughter teaches people how to fucking pole dance, and you got a problem with my blowjob class? Come on.
I think you're a step beyond the pole dance.
Yeah, she's got no moral high ground. Fuck her.
Yeah, I was going to say, won't you ask her about her daughter's master pole dancing? How does that make her feel?
It was about to get dirty. I was gonna be like, so I mean, I'm gonna teach your daughter how to give one hell of a Hummer.
So I have, oh man. So I have an idea. There's a puppy for sale over in L.A. and KimmyJ would like to come on and talk about the dog.
Oh yeah, get KimmyJ in here. He's hungry.
All right.
This is KimmyJ. I need your little doggy, and I'm very hungry. He make good on the menu.
All right, so this is a mobile phone.
Get him in. Asshole.
Asshole.
All right.
You know, KimmyJ's icon picture is fucking hilarious.
Dude, you know what's hilarious? Like, for some reason, his intro when it's like KimmyJ, rape all the nudes. It gets stuck in my head, and I'll be driving down the road, and like just randomly I go KimmyJ, rape all the nudes.
And I'm like, I make a ringtone with that one.
Do you really? I'm not kidding. I want that.
I put on iTunes.
All right, I'm not even joking, man. I'm buying your and anybody else who like thinks that's funny. I'm not advertising for KimmyJ, but I think it's hilarious. I'm buying the ringtone right now.
Okay, it's a $200.
Oh, fuck off, Kimmy.
Kimmy, are you ready? Do you need time
What's
to prepare?
What's that come to in Korean currency?
No, maybe. Let's go.
Oh,
I have a question for Kimmy real
Kyle,
quick.
you have to do this.
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready.
He's ready.
Kimmy, I like getting pedicures. How much would you charge me for a pedicure?
Oh, of course it will be for free. Just give me like a one dick job for me, and then they give a free nail job.
All right, you ready to call this lady? I think she's selling puppies.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It's ringing now. Everybody mute your mics but Kimmy.
Answer the damn phone. What the hell?
You have reached the voicemail box of 42.
Noise. You can't hear this.
8.
Hey, asshole, it's KimmyJ. I just called you. You have a puppy for sale. I can give a few puppy. I have a very fat family. We are very hungry. So if you can just give me a call back, it's like 281-555-5962. I have a big grill. I can fit many puppy on that one. And just give me a call back, and I will take that. And I will even bring a salt and pepper with you. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Oh my God! You have a big grill that fits many puppies. What the
You have to be prepared.
No, let me go back to this, KimmyJ. You said if I gave you a dick job, you'd give me a nail job. How long is that nail job? Because I've seen that picture with you hanging around with your boys. It might take me a minute to work that shit out.
No, it's no. I can just in under 5 seconds.
Oh, under 5 seconds.
I have a lot of jizz, like a lot of jizz. You may be a choke on my jizz that you maybe almost die.
Oh,
Scary. Oh my God! So, that was pretty funny about the grill holding many puppies, though. I was liking that one. That was good shit.
Oh, I guess that's probably what is that? We gonna call that a wrap?
We've only been doing the probably on the prank phone calls. We can probably continue the show if you want to. We've only been going on the show for like maybe 50 minutes.
50 minutes, my ass.
Is there anything in like?
I know.
God damn it!
I know. Is KimmyJ still here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
KimmyJ, what do you think of
My country's still communist. I think
Democracy
is stupid.
You think democracy is stupid?
Maybe they are alive. Vietnam beat a couple of puppies, so that's why they're not coming.
A heartbeat.
Now, let me ask you this, KimmyJ. really hungry, do you strap it on the dog? KimmyJ, if you have a bomb and you're really hungry, do you strap it on the dog and kill the dog that way?
No, you stupid or something. They will blow up all the dog. Maybe you get the bomb and you put it in a dog shelter and blow up all the dog and you can eat all of them. But if it's just like that one dog, it's like a suicide bomb and he's going to blow up. You can't eat that one.
What's the proper way to prepare a dog? Like, is it a delicacy? Is there a proper way to put it on the plate? I know in France they got put like a horse's head over the restaurant to say that they serve horse meat delicacies. Is there anything like that in Vietnam?
Well, the best thing is a very, very special thing. If you get a dog and you skin him and you leave a little fat on the side of the skin and you grab the hair with your hand and you grab the hair and you lick the other side of the skin with a little fat, then that's the best thing.
So it's kind of like alligator tail.
Yeah, same thing.
Just the fat part.
I like to put a little
part.
I like to put a little salt in it's called the one with the MSG, all the MSG pepper.
I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. I'm just fucking half passed out.
You tired? You not getting much sleep lately?
Dog, I got a 3-year-old at the house that does not know what the idea of pooping in the potty is.
Oh, that sucks, man. I'm not a big... I don't like children, and there are many reasons why I don't like children, but I just don't see them. And, people always say, oh, you'll get a little older and you'll want kids. You want a little version of you, but I really don't see it. And, I know how much children cost, and, I honestly, have done the math in my head. I'm like, if a kid costs $250,000 to raise, that's a fucking nice car. That's a vacation house somewhere.
Anyway?
That's a...
I don't want that.
That's... Yeah, right? It was so funny. I brought some people over the other day, fucking white boy 7 streets over my house. And I think my mom's telling them about, what I'm like when I was little. And she's talking about when I was, 4 years old, how I would never wear clothes. And I ran around peeing on people and throwing rocks on people's feet. That's what I did. She's like, he would pee on people.
What the hell?
And, even KimmyJ's, what the hell? No, I couldn't. I was little, and that was my thing. I'd pee on people, and sometimes I'd throw rocks on their feet.
Did Tiger
you
Woods
still
do
pee on
that?
girl like a Tiger Wood?
Sometimes.
I know R. Kelly did it.
Pull a little R. Kelly.
Yeah, golden shower.
He is a pro.
No, Tiger Wood, he's the pro.
If I was Tiger Woods, I would skip fuck all them motherfuckers. I would have been dropping Nike and getting fucking girls going wild hats and shit to wear in the fucking golf tournament.
Just run with it.
That's very smart.
Yeah, just switch my whole propaganda up.
Yeah, I feel bad for Tiger Woods. Maybe I'm the only one that I guess because he's just such a a big guy, and he's so rich and so he's done so much. People have a hard time feeling sorry for something like that, but I do.
And he's Asian.
He's married.
And he's
That's
half
my problem
Asian,
with him, man.
But
if he was single,
I feel bad that he was
I wouldn't be fussing about what he does in his private life. Assuming everyone's consenting, do your thing, Tiger. It's not for everyone, but if it's for you, do your thing. But he's married.
Yeah, my problem wasn't the marriage. My problem was the girl he was cheating with mainly looked like a damn tranny.
Was she with?
She had big ass
Brie Olsen?
skeleton
I had
hands.
that
I mean,
stuck in my
motherfucker
head.
looked like skeletal.
Oh, or was Charlie Sheen with Brie
He was
Olsen?
with a
One
bunch of
them
porn stars. They were probably both double teaming her. They're probably running the same circle of banging strippers. That's.
I heard he was with Casey Anthony. You have sex with her?
Oh my god! There's one we could talk about. You want to discuss the Casey Anthony thing? Because I got a feeling I'm backwards from what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. There's no proof that she killed her daughter.
That's
There's
the
no
thing,
proof.
right?
Yeah.
Here, the reason that she was found innocent, and I think she killed her daughter. Let me just throw that out there. That's what I think is most likely.
Yeah.
But as far as being a juror and having to make that decision and the burden that's put on you of
And another thing, if the system don't make sense, you have to get a juror that never hear about the case. Who the fuck never hear about the Casey Anthony case? That's some retard that live in a hut by himself or something.
Yeah, dude, I didn't pay any attention to that. It wasn't until like the day.
Yeah, but the thing is, like
the verdict was coming out that I even heard about that stupid thing. Like, I don't really pay attention to gossip news.
Yeah, but they never proved that she was even murdered. They couldn't even prove that she had actually died from foul play, much less that it was her mother who did it. Now, obviously, it's insane that her mother waited 30 days to call the police. That makes you look kind of bad.
Priorities.
But, yeah, she did. And I'm not saying she's a good mother. She's obviously a shitty mother. Terrible mother.
Maybe she over her cell phone bill or something.
Yeah. Who most likely killed her daughter. But I'm just saying, at no point did they prove that she killed her daughter, like beyond a reasonable doubt. I don't think. I just... If I had been a juror and I wouldn't have wanted to be a juror because in my heart I would know that most likely this lady killed her daughter, but based upon the legal system and you know the rules that are set forth for a juror, I would have to say not guilty. That I would have because they don't ask you, do you think this person killed her daughter or not? That's not the question. The question is, has the prosecution proved beyond a reasonable doubt that this woman is responsible for like premeditated first-degree murder? And the answer is no, unfortunately.
It doesn't matter anyway. Somebody will kill her in the next couple of weeks anyway.
Yeah, she'll be like OJ. She'll go to jail for kidnapping or like tax evasion or something.
Oh, somebody going to murder her. You heard that there's a lady in Florida that looked like her.
I heard it.
And somebody tried to kill her.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Yeah, she was driving.
But I did hear about that.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
You guys ever seen that shit, Parking Wars?
Yeah, that bitch Italian lady or whatever. What?
That shit's fucking hardcore up here in Philadelphia. I gotta say this because I live in a town. Well, Parking Wars is this show that basically shows the whole like parking system, like to the meter maid, to the boot guy, to the tow truck, to the impound lot. And from ones I've seen, it's mainly around the city of Philadelphia, and They be hitting motherfuckers up hard, dude. They be like $51 parking tickets. And if you get like 3 parking tickets that are outstanding, they'll put a boot on your car. Then you got to pay $150 tow truck fine, plus your outstanding tickets, plus a legal fee for the tickets, like, you know, for being late, like you went past your dates. So they get these motherfuckers in the hole like $720. Then if they don't pick their shit up, they just straight up sell the car. And it's like, man, this city's got a damn racket going on. It's like they just steal the motherfucking shit.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like a 90-year-old lady. She parked there for like 10 seconds, and the bitch come out. Oh, fuck you! You in a handicap zone. She 90-year-old can't even walk down the street. She don't give a fuck. The biggest bitch on that show. I'll kill her.
Oh man, that show is so wild. You should watch that show. It's called Parking Wars, dude. And then when they're at the impound lot, they gotta have everything up to date. You see some motherfuckers ready to fist fight in the impound lot.
Fuck the impound. I get my car in the impound one time. They tried to rip me off.
What kind of car you got, KimmyJ?
I have a Toyota Tundra.
Tundra?
Yeah, 2010.
You're rolling big, man. Damn, that's
damn,
like a
KimmyJ rolling
truck.
big.
Is it 4-wheel drive?
Why don't you be driving a Kia?
Nice. I mean, it's no 8-year-old Tacoma with dents, but it's
I'm a redneck.
What's the low end torque on that beast?
Yeah, I get the Tundra so I can hold at least 10 dog in the back. Feed the family for dinner, you know.
I don't know.
You have to get a 5.6 liter to carry so many.
They have a 5.7 in them.
5.7,
You know what
yeah.
his truck is? What's the deal there?
Yeah, it's a Toyota Tundra, white, all white. Fuck you, asshole.
Did you get the one with the window that comes in the back down?
No, I'm too poor for that.
You got an 010 Tundra, but you too poor.
Yeah. I got a CD player. I got the tow package.
Tow package is sweet. All right. So, go ahead.
You know, I need to see pictures. I need to see a big Vietnamese guy in a white Tundra right now.
I'll be naked in the car driving. I'll send you that.
All right, I'll take those pictures. I'm good. I've seen a dick once or twice in my life. I can take another one.
Yeah.
All right, and that's painful already.
Let's wrap the podcast with right there and Wings and his penis gazing. So that was Painkiller already, episode 62. Remember, T-Mart loves Rebecca Black. On to the...
Hey, look here. I'll show you 3 cocks to your 1.
Fair enough.
Which I hate, asshole.
You're talking about birds.
I got bigger cocks.
All right. And that's Painkiller already.